Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. Welcome back to Youth Hour. Apna সবাইকে স্বাগতম. We're going straight back to Ruben. Ruben, we were talking about our youth.
Yeah.
And we're talking about the problems and what are the problems we were talking about. Now we're going to go back to solution.
Yeah.
Can we blame our youth for all those problems they're facing? Can we blame them, or who's responsible for all those things?
I don't think we can blame the youth. I mean, society was here before the youth was here, so they're just a result of what they're experiencing. So I don't think that we can blame them, but I think a lot more has to be done to put things in place to kind of help their growth and help to nurture them into adulthood. Because there's a lot of things like, for example, when I was in school, I didn't learn anything about doing taxes. And now as a freelancer, I have to kind of try and rush through all the information to learn that. And there's a lot more things like that. And I feel like, yeah, as young people, we're not really championed for kind of the contributions that we bring to society. For example, everybody knows about being in a classroom and the kind of the class clown, or that person that their personality is so big that they kind of dominate the classroom. But that's energy that can be used if kind of directed and given the right guidance. Do you understand? So there's a lot of things that I think need more of an in-depth conversation when we're talking about young people and kind of what they have to offer.
Do you think we, as a nation, do you think our young people have good skills for good job? Do you think we have enough skills? Do you think, or do you think it's lacking in skills?
I think we have skills that maybe we lack experience. When you come out of school, come out of college, and you go and look for a job, they say no because you haven't got the experience, and so it's hard to get the experience without actually having a job. It's the catch-22. So I think we lack experience, but in terms of skill set, we have a wide range of skill sets. For example, you might take on, I was born and raised on a council estate, and on those estates you see hundreds of young people kind of rapping with each other, doing ciphers, doing spoken word poetry, kind of writing down their thoughts. And these are skills that can be kind of captured and used. For example, just looking at words and how we use them. If young people were given the right access to certain words, and for example, slang culture, if slang culture was championed a bit more, young people feel like they had more of a voice, and so that will lead to them being able to express themselves more, and therefore breaking down the barriers between young people and the older generations, the corporate world, things like that. So I think we as a whole bring our own culture to society, and if it's more, if it's given more respect, I think, if it's given more respect and not seen as a subculture, something that we should share